Hey guys, it's Dr. Mudd. I wanted to make a quick video since a lot of you were not live online when we did the lesson on January 6th. I had to stop and think about the date, sorry. With the Rebus Puzzle, I'm getting a lot of questions about people saying they don't understand what to do. We went over it in the live. Should have been there, but it's okay if you weren't. I'm going to real quick explain what the assignment is and how to do it. So hopefully this answers any kind of questions. So if you go to your grade book, like click on my class, go to grades, anywhere you see like a 0 or blank, that you click on that assignment, it takes you straight to the folder that's got it. But it was week 8 and it was Wednesday, January 6th. I'm going to read you the directions on my phone. It says assignment, Rebus Puzzle, time for some fun words. I'm not going to read all the directions to you because you can do that. But it tells you there are 20 of these. You're trying to answer as many of them as you possibly can. You have to attempt them all. You can't just submit 5 to me and say, that's all I can figure out. You've got to at least try to answer all 20, even if their answers are wrong. You can't just leave them blank, okay? But I'm not going to take points off if they're wrong. It's the attempts here that I'm looking for. All of these are just common idioms. So if you go back to the directions, it also says, what is a Rebus puzzle? A Rebus puzzle is a puzzle that literally takes a picture and makes a puzzle out of it, and the pictures stand for little common words or phrases. In our case, they're standing for idioms because that is a part of speech, figurative language. Idioms are a comparison between two things without using like or as. So you have similes, which compare things using like or as, like she is as mean as a monster, describing whoever she is to the monster and their meanness. An idiom would be like if I said she is a monster. Now, she didn't, sprout 3 eyeballs and turn purple and turn into like a purple people eater. You're trying to make the comparison that if you say she is a monster, that she's just a mean, horrible person, just like a monster would be a horrible person. So these pictures, these Rebus puzzle pictures, are creating little phrases, are creating, let me back up. They are pictures representing little words and phrases like that, okay? So, how do you do this? How do you do this assignment? Well, first of all, I'm going to explain like how you kind of read through the Rebus puzzle. Then I'm going to talk about your assignment and how you would write it down to turn it in and submit it. So, I just took another one. This is not your assignment. This is just another one I had of a Rebus puzzle to show you kind of how you figure these out, because you do the assignment the same way. So, like if you look here on this one, the first one is the word sand, and it's inside of that little square there. So you have to kind of look at, what is being pointed out, what's being brought out. In this case, it's the word sand, so that's going to have something to do with it. And I noticed that the word sand is inside of a box shape. So the answer to this one would be the word sand inside of a box. What common word or phrase would that be? Sandbox. So if I had this printed out, which I do, I would write the answer in there. Sandbox. Okay. The next one, if I look at number 2, it's got the word man. By habit, I look at myself here, so that's why I'm looking down, sorry. And then it's got a fraction bar line, and then it's got the word board. So you ask yourself, okay, what is man, line, board? Man on top of board? None of that makes sense. But where is the word man in relation to the word board? It's on the top. Or it's over. So man, the word man is over the word board. Man is overboard. Man is overboard. Man overboard. And when would you hear that phrase? Man overboard. When would you hear that phrase? Exactly. Like if somebody pushed somebody off of the side of a boat, man overboard. Unless they didn't like the person, then they probably wouldn't say anything and let the boat sail away. But most of the time, somebody falls off a boat, man overboard. Okay? So number 3, same thing. The word stand is over the word I. Stand over I. Or, if we flip it, if stand over I doesn't make any sense. So go backwards. I is under the word stand. I understand. I understand. See? Like, yes, I understand now. Number 4, I noticed that the word is reading, but all of the letters are in between lines. Reading is written in between the lines. reading between the lines. Reading between the lines. So reading between the lines. And that idiom or phrase, when somebody says they're reading between lines, that means that something may not be written there in black and white, but you can kind of assume what it is they're trying to say based off of all the context clues in the words. Okay? So, for your assignment, yours looks like that. This has 24, yours has 20. I didn't make you do lessons. So you're going to do the same thing, same concept with your assignment. But when you click on the little picture that's got the 20 of them on there, you can't click on it and type on it. It's not typable. So what I wanted you to do is you're going to take a sheet of paper at your house and you're going to number 1 through 20. Put your name and date up there. And as you go through and you figure these out, you are going to write the answers out next to the numbers on your paper. So like, for example, number 1. It's the word get it. How many times is the word get it written there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 word get it's. 4 get it's. 4 get it. Forget it. So the phrase there would be forget it because there's 4 get it's. So on my paper, next to number 1, I would write forget it. Just the phrase forget it. And that's it. Then I move to the next one. A lot of people on number 2 wanted to say blackjack, okay? But in order for that to be true, the word jack would have to be black, and it's not. Jack is white. White jack doesn't make any sense. So look at the word jack and what is inside of. Jack is in a square. Well, that doesn't make any sense. That's not a common word or phrase. But what's another name for a square, like a square shape? A box. So Jack is in a box. Jack in the Box, which is, that creepy little toy where you turn it and it's like do 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 do, and in a horror movie that's when the little creepy clown pops out and usually somebody dies at that point. So next to number 2, I would write Jack in the Box because that would be what phrase is represented by that picture for number 2. There we go. If I skip on down like to number 5, the word read is written in between 2 lines. Read is in between 2 lines. Read between the lines, just like a minute ago. 14, look at that. It's the word aid, okay? It's written 1, 2, 3 times. Which one is the arrow pointing to that? It's pointing to the first one. It's pointing to the first word aid. The first aid. First aid, like the nurse's office where you all go all the time. So next to number 14, trying to let the light adjust, sorry. There it is. I would write first aid, like read between the lines. So you're going to go through and you're going to do that with all 20, all right? When you finish and you have all 20 filled out, there are 2 ways you can submit this. You can search for the camera on your computer, let the camera pull up, hold it up, take a picture, or you can take a picture with your phone and email it to yourself and take a picture that way. And then I've logged in as Stetson, so this is not going to be, the actual assignment. This is just one of his assignments, so I could show you. When you go to turn it in, you're going to have a button here that says Submit Assignment, just like you see right here, okay? If you take the picture with your computer and it's saved on your computer, you would hit Submit Assignment. His might time out on me because it's been so long since I was messing with it. But you should be able to hit the little upload option and then look for all the pictures that were on your computer that were taken with your computer's camera. Upload the picture of your stuff, submit it right there in Schoology. Okay? The other option, and what I really wanted to show you, which is why I was hoping this would work, is when you go to click Submit Assignment, you have the option that says Upload, but then there's another option that's a little microphone. You can click that microphone option and 2 things will pop up. One of them will say audio, the other one will say audio plus video. If you click the one that says audio plus video, it will turn the camera on your phone, your computer. Good, it's slow, but it's doing. And what that will do is it turns on your video camera just like I'm videoing myself right now. Okay? I'm trying to show you so you can see what I'm talking about. And now I'm not asking you, okay, good, here we go. So like the first option there that's about to pop up is the one that would be for if you wanted to upload it, if you took it as a picture on your computer. But the second one is probably the quicker option. It's the microphone. If you click it, see, it gives you two options. This gives you audio, trying to make the glare go away, sorry, and then audio plus video. If you click the audio plus video, it's going to get it ready to start filming a little video. See how it's ready to film the video here? Now, all you would have to do, you're not having to make me a video of yourself talking to me, don't worry. But if you hit start recording, okay, so see on his, look, because his is a school issue computer, it starts the timer up here in the corner. You'd hit start recording and take your paper, and you're just going to make sure you go slow enough to where I can see your answers, but do like a quick video of you just kind of scroll your paper up, and then you'd hit stop recording, and it will show you the little video of you just flashing your paper right up so I could see it. I mean, you could watch it. And then you'd hit the blue button that says insert recording. Once you do that, you'll see it scroll across on the bottom and you hit submit. So you basically, instead of taking a picture of your paper, you took a quick like 5 to 10 second video of your paper and submitted it that way. Then you don't have to upload anything because it submits it for you. Okay? If you have any other questions on how to do it after that, just let me know. Please go check the rest of your grades. I mean, some of you have zeros on those attendance questions, and we do one every day. So go make sure you answer that and respond to people's posts to get the full credit. The other big thing was the virtual field trip. The directions on how to do that is in there. Even though it's in there twice for some of you, you only have to do it one time, and the grade applies to both. So it's not like you have to do it twice. And then the internet scavenger hunt, you have 2 attachments down there. One of the attachments are the questions you have to answer. The second attachments are the websites you're supposed to use. So like the first website on the list is the answer to number 1. To find the answer to number 2, you go to the second website. To find the answer to number 3, you go to the third website. Like I give you all the websites. You shouldn't have to go to Google. Because you have to copy and paste those websites on each question where it says what website to use. Okay? Any other questions, just let me know. I will be here to help. I'll try to respond back to you tonight. But I just lucked out in the sense that, you know, Stetson and Jonathan are coming back from the hunting camp right now, and then Maisie's in her room playing on iPad and Shiloh's asleep. So I had a quick minute to make a quick video to hopefully help y'all out. But if it doesn't help, or if you're still confused or stuff is still not attaching, shoot me a message on Schoology. Let me know. Just make sure you upload your all your assignments to Schoology. Don't send them to me in an email because I can't take them that way. I have to have them in Schoology. Okay? I'm here if you need me, even if it's for another class. If you get hung up in any of your other classes, please, please, please let me know so I can help you before next week when it's too late after the quarter. Other than that, I hope you have a great evening. Make good life choices. Love you, mean it. I'm here for you. All right, guys. Talk to you later.